Morning, this is Jimmy Tager with the National Weather Service in Raleigh, and we'll be covering the briefing from November 17th through November 23rd. The main story in the next week is really going to be cold high pressure. So we're not expecting really any rain through the middle of next week. We've got high pressure building in. We're going to have a couple cold fronts moving over that'll just be dry, but the main story is cold and dry. And here shows you again that with the accumulated precipitation forecast, nothing going on over central North Carolina. So a good break from the precipitation. How cold is it going to get? Well, it looks like the next two mornings that we're expected to be the coldest are going to be Friday morning and Monday morning. So the image on the left-hand side here are forecast lows for tomorrow morning, and pretty much everywhere is expected to be in the 20s. So quite chilly. As far as records go, it's going to get close to some record lows. For Fayetteville, their record low is 23, Greensboro 21, and Raleigh 21. So it'll get a little close to those records on Friday for a few sites, but come Monday, our records are a little bit lower. Most areas, the records are in the teens from Monday. So probably not record breaking on Monday, but possibly for tomorrow. So that's something we'll keep a close eye on. Here's the latest drought update, and this image is a courtesy of the North Carolina State Climate Office. And compared to last week's map, not a whole lot of change. We had rainfall from Hurricane Nicole move over us, and that helped a couple areas, but we didn't get a whole lot of rainfall from that across central North Carolina. So some of it did help, but mostly unchanged from last week. And with no rain expected, we're not expecting any severe storms either. Good news there for the next week. Tropics are also quiet. Look at that. So nothing going on, nothing expected to develop right now in the next 5 days in the tropics. So what's going to happen in the extended? So the 8 to 14 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, this covers November 24th, Thanksgiving, through November 30th. And you can see on the left here, we're still expected to be cold, and we're looking to get back into a more of a wet pattern. So is it going to be rain on Thanksgiving? That's still kind of up in the air. We have a lot of models showing dry, a lot of models showing wet, and it's been consistent with that. So our confidence is pretty low, but we know that rain is going to start sometime around Thanksgiving. Hopefully it'll hold off until at least later on Thanksgiving night into Friday, but something we're keeping a close eye on for now. And in summary, cold and dry really for the next week, nothing hazardous expected. Here is your forecast for the Raleigh area. So yeah, cold 40s and 50s, lows mostly in the 20s and 30s.